Hiya, you alright? Are you having a good day so far? I need to get some tea on. So, I've got a bag of pasta, I've got some pesto, and I'm going to roast some tomatoes. So it needs to be quick. So we're going to have pesto and roasted tomato farfalle, which just means bows. Get 2 chicken breasts. Right, first things first, get your pasta on to boil. And I've just sliced up 2 chicken breasts. They were quite big and I've sliced them thinly. Get some paprika, smoked, sweet, spicy, doesn't matter. I've just got my pasta on to boil. And if you want to know how much, I've done the full bag, because any leftover, mixed with a bit of mayonnaise, bit of tuna, bit of pepper, you've got yourself a pasta salad. So if you're cooking it, you may as well cook the lot and use the leftovers. So I want about a good tablespoon. That's the end of that jar. And then pop your chicken into that. And just use your fingers, mix it all around, make sure all of that chicken's coated. It's just going to give it a nice flavour and a nice colour. I've had a busy day today, have you? Run off my feet. Can't wait for my tea. There. See, so the chicken's all covered. Don't forget to wash your hands. Put your oven on 200. You want 300 grams of cherry tomatoes. We're going to roast them. Grate over those 2 cloves of garlic. Folk always say, Nick, why do you grate it? Because I haven't got a crusher. And I just think, well, this does the job. I don't need another utensil. Go in with a good, generous glug of olive oil. There's nothing nicer than tomato, garlic and oil. And over that, a good sprinkle of salt, because we know tomatoes and salt go together. Give it a stir up and pop those in the oven just until they're nicely roasted. A glug of olive oil in a pan. In goes the chicken. Get that chicken sizzling. All over. We don't need to cook it all the way through, we're just sealing it. It'll finish off in the sauce. I've put my pinny on just because it was splashing a bit. Now transfer your chicken into a bowl. Keep those lovely juices in the pan. Now I've got a jar of pesto. How much is that? 190 grams. All of it in. Warm it through so it releases its oils, and you can smell it. It's beautiful once it warms up and it mixes with all those paprika chicken juices. The smell's amazing. You don't need to go to a restaurant to have great food, you know, although it is nice. You know, I love a restaurant, I love eating out. There are certain things I won't make at home because I won't do anything that's a bit of a faff. That's what I go out for, to have things I wouldn't normally have at home. But honestly, this is going to be amazing. I can tell you now, and I've not made it yet. Now that's bubbling, going with 300 mils of creme fraiche. Just let that all come together. I'm just waiting for the tomatoes to roast, and I'm going to do some garlic bread. So I've just been at Tesco's, I've got a ciabatta loaf. I'm going to cut it in half. Put it on what you're going to bake it on. Give it a good drizzle of olive oil. I've got some tomato puree. I don't know, there's a good tablespoon or more on each piece. And then just spread it over. Grate a clove of garlic over each one. Just spread that garlic out a little bit because nobody wants a mouthful, do they? Or maybe they do. Got some mozzarella. You can use balls of mozzarella if you like. I've got grated. just what I've got in the fridge. And a good sprinkling over each one. It's Buddy getting excited. Dogs are going out for a walk. And then when everything's just about ready, this just goes in the oven 10 minutes, 200. Right, back into the sauce with the chicken. Tomatoes are out of the oven. Scoop the tomatoes out and pop them in. We don't want all of that oil in there, or maybe we do, we'll wait and see. But for the minute, just scoop them out. But definitely don't throw this oil away, keep hold of it. They smell divine. Stir the tomatoes through. Now the pasta's done, so we're just gonna scoop it out and into your sauce. Don't be tempted to try and put too much pasta in because you want it to be saucy. This leftover pasta, don't waste it. Make pasta salad for your lunch tomorrow. Bit of mayonnaise, tuna, tin of sweet corn, chopped ham, tomatoes. It's lovely. Mix all this in. Get all of those pasta bows covered. I'm going to use some of this garlic tomato oil just to give a drizzle. And the rest, when the garlic bread is done, I'm going to pour it over. Because that's full of flavour. Don't be saying, oh, there's too much oil. It's not health food. This is going to be gorgeous. Now you need to taste your sauce. Always taste, otherwise how do you know it's any good? Taste your sauce. That's a really good sauce. Needs seasoning. I'll put a bit of pepper in there. Now you know I never tell you how much seasoning you like. That's your decision. You don't need me to tell you that. So pepper it, salt it as much as you like. I don't think it needs salt. It just needs pepper. I'm going to give it a good grating of Parmesan cheese because sometimes it's nicer to put your Parmesan through your pasta rather than just on top of it. So a good sprinkling of this over it and stir it in. And this is salty, Parmesan's salty, so another reason why you don't need any salt. These garlic breads are ready. So the juice from the tomatoes, that lovely garlicky oily juice, we're just going to drizzle over this nice garlic bread. And just for a finishing bit of colour, I've got some basil. And I'm just going to put some leaves through it just because it'll make it look nice. And it'll taste nice as well, but it's nice already without the basil. So if you don't have any, don't worry. It doesn't matter. Right, how gorgeous does this look? I cannot wait to tuck in that bread with all those juices, the sauce, the chicken, yum. Let's try this. This is the best bit of Northern Nick, and I've just cut a piece of this garlic bread. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That's delicious. Pasta's gorgeous. Let me get a knife. Chicken, perfect. Oh wow. This is gorgeous. Give this a go. I mean, I reckon this would feed 4 to 6. Depends how hungry you are, doesn't it? I mean, if you're looking at 4 big eaters, a or a family of 6. That's good garlic bread. That sauce is amazing. And this was made in the time it took to boil a bag of pasta. I can't do you better than that. Now give this a go, your family will love this. Cold for your dinner tomorrow if you need a packed lunch, perfect. This is my leftover pasta because I've done that big bag. I'm going to make pasta salad with this. It's not going to go to waste. So if you're going to cook it, don't use the gas twice. This is amazing. It's gorgeous. Give it a go. As always, thank you so much for following. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being there, because without you all watching, I wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be worth my while. And I only do it because I get such positive feedback, lovely comments from you all. Thanks everyone that's bought this spring edition of Northern Nick. So appreciated. I've got a few left if anybody still wants one. There's some scrumptious meals in here, lunch, dinner, dessert. If you want one, I'll put the link above. Have a fabulous evening. I think I'm going to open a bottle of wine because I've had such a busy day today, and I'm going to put my pyjamas on and I'm going to finish this. And I can feel people staring in my back because everyone's wanting the dinner. So that I don't upset them too much, I'm going to stop waffling on now and stop boring you to death. And I'm going to go. So have a fabulous evening. Give this a go. You really must. It's beautiful. And I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and share. Bye.